I feel like I'm doing okay, to be completely honest. I'm used to being in my own company, so I'm really just doing fine. Do you, come here often? We were rooting for you! We were all rooting for you! What if this is all just a simulation?
Yeah.
Before we go to Thailand.
What's up, Coconut? My name is Disciple Pati, and I recently went on an amazing trip to Thailand with one of my best friends in the entire world. Her name is Alicia. This is her here. She's really cool.
Here's me with some elephants.
Your hair is
We saw some amazing things. We went and bathed with the elephants and played with them in the mud and stuff. And I also got an allergic reaction to prehistoric crab, which I probably shouldn't have eaten in the first place.
So, turns out I'm actually allergic to...
But as our trip drew to a close, we couldn't help but worry about the coronavirus, which was... Are you serious? I'm recording a video here. At the time that I had just arrived back from Thailand, Jacinda had released a statement saying,
As of midnight Sunday, every person entering New Zealand, including returning New Zealand citizens and residents, will be required to enter self-isolation for 14 days. Everybody.
And now I have to self-isolate for 14 days. So my friends, here are some tips and tricks on how to get through self-isolation for 14 days and why it's important for you to actually follow the rules instead of just pretending that you're self-isolating and going and drinking with your friends. Remember that self-isolation is not about you. You might be the strongest, fittest, most immune system on the planet, but you could still be a carrier and you could still spread it to somebody that is immunocompromised or old and doesn't have the ability to fight off the disease like you do. So when Auntie Cindy says stay in your room, she means stay in your damn room. Number one, the first thing you need to remember is when you come back home, put all your washing through the washing machine and make sure that you're washing it at a high temperature. My mum said 65 degrees plus. I know that it costs a little bit extra at the laundromat, but listen, it's better than killing somebody accidentally. And Lord knows some of you need to do your washing regardless. Tip number 2 is mark all your own separate plates and linen and cutlery. Stay 1 meter from me.
And my arms extended.
This might sound crazy, but if you're somebody like me who lives with grandparents and elderly people, you need to make sure that you're taking the precautions necessary. Also important to make sure that you wash your dishes in your own dirty dish water, because if you're sharing water with other people and they get their dishes in, if you're carrying the virus, it could... Tip number 3 is don't go out, don't do anything, don't leave the house, don't leave the room, don't leave your quarantined area. The government did say that you're allowed to go for walks and stuff, but don't leave your room otherwise. Stock up on all your favorite books and make sure that you get a good idea of what Netflix shows and series you want to spend your time watching over the next couple of weeks. Absolutely. But also, take the time to self-analyze, write in a journal. Try and figure out maybe why your past relationships haven't worked out. Tip number 5, eat your dinner away from other people. Ask whoever it is that's cooking dinner to maybe cook it and put it on separate plates, bring it up to your room and eat it in your room, and then when everybody else has evacuated from the kitchen, you go downstairs and you clean your dishes. I know a lot of you have been practicing for this day anyway, so I don't understand why I have to make this video. You already know how to stay home. Just do what you normally do.